wellness and lifestyle magazine. On the dais today we have with us the chairman of Magna Publishing, Mr. Nari Hira, the editor of Health and Nutrition magazine, Vinodni Krishna Kumar. And today we also have with us the man who's called India's answer to Hollywood's George Clooney. The man who can still make
Robert Downey
go
Jr.
weak in the knees. And last but not the least, the man who inspires the country to run. From being India's most loved supermodel and biggest heartthrob, to becoming the country's hottest fitness and running icons. Health and Nutrition starts off 2018 on a high note with Marathon Man himself on the January cover. We are here to celebrate the super success of the New Year issue with the super hot marathoner himself. Please put your hands together for Milind Soman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Milind, how does it feel to be on the cover of Health and Nutrition?
Amazing.
All right. When you were 25, you were called hot. Until date, at this age, you're still called hot. How does it feel?
It feels good. I mean, appreciation is always welcome. I like it.
And even at this age, that level of...
What is this age? There's no this age.
He's too hot. No age.
Yeah. It's always the same. I still feel 22, 25, okay. I still feel 25. I still feel amazing. Yeah, and I get the same kind of appreciation. And I think whatever I've done with my life, it's paid off.
So how was your entire journey, like from modeling to getting into running marathons? How would you describe it?
Well, it was fun. I can't remember how much fun. But yeah, that's the thing. I can't remember. But I've always done things that I enjoyed. You know, I don't push myself just because I think I'm going to get something out of it or it will lead somewhere else. If I like it at that moment, I do it. So modeling was, again, something I didn't plan. Somebody just approached me for a photo shoot. And I came from a sports background, so it was a completely new world for me. I met Rohit Bal, Tarun Tahiliani for the first time, really weird people. And I said, you know, who are these guys? I mean, they're so strange. And it was very interesting for me to be there. So it wasn't about, there was no fame at that time, no money, but just a new world to explore. And suddenly it became big. It was just the beginning of the fashion industry in the country. So very quickly it became big. And then it was fun. We were traveling all over the world, showing Indian fashion. So it was fun.
You have been a part of many Hindi successful films also. Like
Which?
16 December, Turkey.
Yeah, 16, yeah.
So,
Turkey was not successful.
so, why is it that we don't see much of you on Hindi screen?
I don't get any offers. If I did, I would probably find some interesting and do them, which I do. I did Chef last year and Bajirao a couple of years ago. But yeah, I would like it if more directors would come forward with interesting roles. It would be nice.
Yes?
Yeah.
How much was it for you to quit smoking? How much challenging was it for you?
It was very tough. It was very, very tough. So I stopped smoking 15 years ago. And it's very difficult. You don't realize like how tough it is. I think I'm mentally very strong, very disciplined. I've been fit all my life. But smoking is so addictive. It's also acceptable socially. And it's also accessible. Every street corner. You know, people at that time, in fact, because cigarettes were much cheaper then, everybody was offering cigarettes to everybody else. That thankfully has stopped because cigarettes have gone up more than, I think, 10 times or 20 times in the price. But still, the most, what people don't realize is the addictive nature of smoking. Everybody thinks that they can stop whenever they want, but it's not true.
So yeah, if you have associated with Bollywood, so everyone's into fitness right now. So you would like to name a male actor or any female actor whom you think has the fittest body?
Akshay Kumar. Yeah. Akshay Kumar.
And also,
And the girl I said was... yeah. Who? No. Okay, Akshay Kumar.
Akshay Kumar. And no female actresses?
I think it is Deepika. Deepika. Katrina?
No.
Yeah, Deepika.
Deepika. Okay. And there have been various controversies about your marriage. So if you like to clear the air once and for all.
What's the question?
That you're getting married to Ankita.
To a 15-year-old girl.
I like to correct 18.
Well, actually, she's 26. That's what she's told me. And we have discussed marriage. Yes.
When are you getting married?
No date yet, but we have discussed it, and I will be quite happy to get married.
How did the idea of Pinkathon struck you? Of marathon for women?
So I had been running for many years, and I saw that running was really picking up in the country, and which was surprising in a country which has no culture of sport or exercise or fitness. Running was becoming really popular, and you've seen it now. And not only that, there were running events almost in every town, every city, but the participation of women was really low, about 5 or 6%. And when you look at the US, and similar things happened in the early 70s when running started to become popular, women thought for some reason that this is for men, exercise is for men, running is for men, and they started women's running events, even in the US, which we think is a very liberalized kind of attitude, country with that kind of attitude. But today in the US, up to the half marathon, the participation of women is 60%, 20% more than men. So I wanted to see what would happen here if we created a space only for women, because there were some obvious reasons why women were not participating. One of them was the intimidation, because when you have thousands and thousands of men, it becomes a little difficult for the woman to go there and feel comfortable. Even the families to be comfortable sending their women into that kind of a space. So we thought, if we create this, would women who were not sportswomen or not comfortable with going out into events like this be comfortable enough to participate? And they did, in a very, very big way. So Pinkathon became really, really popular. I mean, last year we did it in 8 cities, about 70,000 women participated.
So what do you think of the gymming six-pack that lately been very popular nowadays? What do you think of that?
I don't really think about it, but I don't have a six-pack. I've never had a six-pack. Everybody thinks I've had a six-pack, but I never did.
Most of the leading stars.
They do, because it looks nice. It does look nice. It is the kind of ideal body for a film, or for something that like a sculpture. It's seen as an ideal. I don't really prescribe to that for like a regular person. I've never paid much attention to my body. It's more about how I feel. And because I really like challenging myself physically, my body has kind of stayed the same way. Like my weight has not changed for 35 years, since the age of 18, now I'm 53. So, I've been exactly the same weight, the same shape, and yeah.
But I've seen you, I have bunked my lectures and I've seen
Very bad, bunking your lectures, not good, not good. Are you still bunking your lectures? Oh, you're out of college now.
Bad influence on kids.
I know. Oh, I got arrested for that once. I got arrested for being a bad influence on kids. Yeah. But the Iron Man and Ultraman were. So, like I said, I like to challenge myself. It's fun. So that when I turned 50, I was looking for a challenge, something to celebrate with, and that's why I did Iron Man. And Ultraman was just, again, so you've done Iron Man, what next? So I did Ultraman. And I think after that, maybe the double Iron Man would be interesting to do. It's really crazy. It's not good for health, let me say it. It's really not good for health. What exercise and sport really do is they open the mind. They really affect the mind much more positively than they affect the body. Sometimes it's harmful for the body, but for the mind, it's a liberating experience.
मैंने मूवी तो आपको देखी हूँ, पर आपका ऐड मुझे बहुत पसंद है.
Tough shoes.
No, man.
कौन सा ऐड पसंद है? Old Spice. Tough shoes का ऐड अच्छा नहीं लगा? ये कितना अच्छा ऐड था? Why didn't you put that picture up?
Milind, are you still in touch with Madhu?
Of course.